New tonight, a Call 7 investigation revealing a safety threat that will have you examining your tires before your morning commute. Call 7 investigator Kelly Raybon explains how it's possible to buy new tires that may not be all that new.
When you buy a tire, it might appear brand new, but unless you know where to look, you may never know how old it really is. It's the only thing between you and the road, helping your family travel safely.
I thought they were new, and that's what the invoice says.
That's why Marcia Simmons was so alarmed to learn the truth about her car's tires.
Total shock because I bought them 2 years ago.
Simmons bought tires for her Mazda Miata 2 years ago from Meadow Creek Tires in Frisco. According to the receipt, they were brand new. But when she went to Discount Tire for routine maintenance,
they said, these aren't safe. You should not be in this car.
A closer look reveals Simmons' supposedly new tires were anything but. Like many drivers, Simmons had no idea this cryptic code of characters could actually reveal her tire's age. This number corresponds to the week it was manufactured. This number stands for the year.
4102.
This tire is 11 years and 35 weeks old. You thought they were new.
I thought they were new. I thought they were new.
Our Call 7 investigation found 252 incidents, 233 fatalities, and 300 injuries across the country over the last 20 years, all involving tires more than 6 years old.
We know about how to check food for that sort of thing, but nobody knew how to check their tires to know how old they were.
We would not sell a tire if we would consider that tire unsafe.
Meadow Creek Tires owner Gary Bergman has sold tires for 40 years, including those 12-year-old tires on Simmons' car.
At this temperature, this tire could last indefinitely in here.
He says storing tires in a cool, dark environment is key to making them last.
It's still a brand new tire. If it's never been run, never been used, and stored correctly, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the tire.
But the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration says aging tires are a concern. This June 2013 advisory says any rubber begins to break down over time. Tires age whether they're driven on or not. And with age, they're more prone to failure.
This tire's been driven around down through to the cords.
Take a look at these tires. Bergman says they're prime examples of why age doesn't matter.
This one is 2 years old. Was it 2 years? Look at the condition of it. This one is 10 years old, and it looks perfectly good.
Regardless of what the tire looks like, many vehicle and tire manufacturers recommend replacing tires that are 6 to 10 years old. But there's no state or federal law preventing old tires from being sold. And that's something Simmons says needs to change.
It's time for consumers to speak up and say we need to be protected.
Bergman says he doesn't think expiration dates are the solution. Instead, he'd like to see Colorado require annual tire safety inspections to check for things like air pressure and alignment issues. I'm Call 7 investigator Kelly Raybon.
Marcia contacting Kelly to share her story. And if you have something that the Call 7 investigators ought to look into, tell us. Use the tab on the 7 News app.